Good day, everyone. This is our first episode of our podcast program, which is called Mind Talks. And this is our first guest, Mr. Clement, our biology teacher. Can you introduce yourself?
Thank you, Akbar, and thank you for inviting me here. I'm Clement Odera. I'm originally from Kenya, and I teach biology at Kiba Presidential School. I like to work with students, especially on their projects, and a project like this one, podcast. Uh, and I think it's a very good idea to have this podcast.
And in this podcast, I will ask you questions about your life experiences, like your interests. And at the end of our podcast, we will have a blitz questions, which you must answer as fast as you can. So I think this will go well and smooth. And our first question is, what was your dream job when you were young?
When I was young, I dreamt of being a doctor, just like any of the children during my uh, age, my time. Most of us dreamt of being a doctor. So I actually wanted to be a doctor when I was young.
Are you proud of being a biology teacher?
I'm very proud of being a biology teacher. I've been privileged to work in one of the best schools in Uzbekistan with very, very good students. I've also been privileged to work in some of the best schools back in Kenya and some of the best schools in the Middle East. So I'm very, very proud to be a teacher, biology teacher.
Just imagine, if you had the chance to live your life again, would you still choose to be a biology teacher?
10 times I would still choose to be a biology teacher. Yes.
When you were younger, did you ever think about living in another country?
In my wildest of dreams, I never dreamt that I would ever work in another country. I always thought that I would work, in my country and within the cities in my country.
Uh, when you first came to Uzbekistan, what were your first impressions about this country?
My first impression was that it is a country that is very organized. People are very organized and very good students who are disciplined. Of course, I was told before that in Central Asia that the culture is a culture where people are disciplined and they respect other people. And now 2 years being in Uzbekistan, I think still I believe that my first impression still is the same. My impression is the same. People are very good. People are very nice. The students are very disciplined. Very nice people and very good culture in Uzbekistan.
Who had the biggest influence on you when you were growing up?
I would say two people had the greatest influence on me. One was my grandfather, who was a teacher. He had a great influence on me that I grew up wanting to be a teacher. The other one was my mother, who was also a teacher and who taught me to be disciplined and to expect discipline from other people.
Okay. What is the main reason you sleep less?
Uh,
As you mentioned in the class, in the biology class, I mean, you told us that you sleep less than the usual standard. I mean,
I sleep less because I find 24 hours not enough. I like to plan, you know, my day for the following day, and it's very difficult to do it in the morning because the time is very limited. So most of the time, I find myself working throughout the night to plan for my day and for my week, so that everything goes, in order and in an organized way.
um, which movie has influenced you the most, or which one is your favorite?
The movie that has influenced me the most is called The Last Ship. Uh, it involves getting a new vaccine to save the world. I think
So it's about biology and
it's about
science.
biology. It's still about biology, but it's a very inspirational movie. You can watch it. It's called The Last Ship.
Okay.
Yes,
Remember the name. You should watch it.
yes,
And what about in case of books?
yes. I find time to read books. I've read several, but I'll say that the three that has influenced me most is one, it's called the Seven Habits of Highly Effective People.
Mm.
Yeah. And two is called The Alchemist. It has nothing to do with chemistry. And the last one is about finances, financial education, how to be able to manage your money well. And it's called The Richest Man in Babylon.
Mm. What advice would you give to your younger self?
I wish I was back to be my younger self. But the advice I would give to my younger self is that I would do more physical exercises. I would create more time for a new sports, and I would eat healthy food.
Um, if your life were a movie, what would its title be? Its title be?
Yes, the title will be a Titan. Titan means the biggest person in the room.
Uh, is there a specific reason?
Yes, because I always want to be the best in everything that I do. And I always want to leave the biggest impact in whatever all the people that I meet and in everything that I do.
Okay, this is the end of our main questions. Now it's time for the blitz questions, as I mentioned before,
Yes,
and you should answer as fast as you can.
I'm very ready.
First question: love or money?
Love,
BMW or Mercedes Benz?
BMW,
Real Madrid or Barcelona?
Barcelona,
Coke or Pepsi?
naan,
Coffee or tea?
coffee,
Favorite season?
summer,
And dogs or cats?
dogs,
Sweet or salty?
naan,
Morning or night?
morning,
Rainy day or sunny day?
sunny day,
Music or silence?
music,
Travel or stay home?
stay home.
Okay, this is the end of our whole podcast. Thanks for coming and for all the attentions and advices you give.
Thank you very much. I hope you invite me for future episodes of your podcast, and I wish you the very best in your podcast.
Thanks.
Thank you.